everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Beauty Passion. So I did this video to answer some questions that were popping up in my comment section of this video on any of the videos that I did in the recent 2 weeks. So this video is me addressing some of the questions and the answers to questions that are commonly seen in my comment section. First, can you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel? And let's get on with this video. Okay, so these are 10 questions that I see are being repeatedly asked in the comment section. So we're going to start with the first question. How do they figure out your loan amount? Your loan amount is based on your 2019 or your 2020 income, profit. So after your expenses, your deductions, line 31 on your profit and loss schedule C, it shows your profit from your business. So after your deductions are taken, this is how much you were left with. That amount is divided by 12 and then times by 2.5, and that is how they come up with your loan amount. So before you even start, you need to know what your loan amount is going to be to see if it's even worth you even doing an application. The minimum amount of income that you have to have as far as profit is $2,500. Anything less than $2,500 really isn't any reason for doing a PPP loan, because I think you have to have a maximum of a minimum of $2,500 in income. So your income has to be at least $2,500 on line 31 on your schedule C. Again, that amount is divided by 12 months and then times by 2.5, and then that's how you figured out what your PPP loan amount is going to be. Next question. What if I don't see where to upload my ID on Bluevine? Bluevine is the video that I did the application for when it was first, the PPP loan was first available. It had a glitch in it where it wouldn't let you upload your ID. I've seen plenty of other applications that have been done with the upload ID. If you cannot upload your ID, if you are trying to upload it on Bluevine, upload it in a different section. So when it's time for you to upload your documents, for instance, your Schedule C, I think it's 2 other boxes for you to upload documents, upload your ID there. So if you are not prompted to upload your ID, upload it in a different section where it tells you to upload your documents. So if they're asking you to upload your Schedule C and you see that you still have 2 extra boxes to upload documents, upload your ID there. I will probably upload it there, and then if I'm not prompted to upload it, I know I already uploaded. But from what I understand, the glitch has already been fixed to upload your ID. If you do not upload your ID, most of the time you will be denied unless they can verify you some other way. But it's best just to upload your ID so you don't get denied and have to do the application over. So that's what you need to do, is upload your ID so you won't get denied in other parts of the application where you're uploading other documents. Next question. How long does it take to get approved for the PPP loan? After you have submitted your documents and your application, it takes 7 to 14 days to receive a denial or approval from your lender. So 7 to 14 business days from the day that you submit your application and they have emailed you and say, we received all your documents and we are reviewing your application. 7 to 14 days is how long it takes to get approved for your PPP loan. All right. Have I been denied if I haven't heard from them yet? It's been 3, 4, 5 days. They deny you within 24 to 48 hours. So if you submit your application and something is not up to the standards of them forwarding to the SBA, They will deny, the lenders will deny your application before they forward it to the SBA. So if you upload some information, it's going to go to the people that work at Bluevine, Lendio, Funding Circle. It's going to go to them first. They have people to look over your application to make sure everything is accurate and correct. If everything is accurate and correct, then they forward your application to the SBA. If something on your application is not correct, or the documents that you have sent in is not correct, they do not send your application to SBA. They deny you based on your documents not being accurate or not being what they asked for. So you get denied within 24 to 48 hours before you go to the SBA. So if you do anything wrong, your application would have already been denied within 24 to 48 hours. If it's been over 24 to 48 hours, your application should already have been in the SBA hands, and right now it's just waiting for approval. So again, if you have not gotten a denial email between 24 to 48 hours, your application has already been submitted to the SBA for approval. All right, next. How long after approval will I receive my PPP money? You will receive your PPP money after the approval email within 10 business days. So if Lendio, Bluevine, whoever your lender is, has submitted your documentation and you're waiting for approval, once you receive the approval email, you will receive your money within 10 business days. The SBA has, or your lender / the SBA has 10 business days to fund your PPP loan. So 10 business days. What do I need to apply for the payment protection loan? This is what you need. You need a valid state ID or driver's license. You need your February 2020 full bank statement, a full 2020 February bank statement. You need your accounting and routing numbers to the bank that you want your money to go to. So whatever bank it is, make sure you have the bank name, the account number, and the routing number. You need your Schedule C from either 2019 or 2020. So either one, 2019 or 2020, whichever one has the most amount of money, that's the one that you should use to get funded for the PPP loan. Can I do the application for you? A lot of people are in the comments asking me, can I do their application for them? The answer is no. I put up a video step by step on how to do the application. That was the most I could do. I'm a tax preparer. We're in peak season, so I don't have time to do PPP loan applications. So the best thing that I could have did for you was to walk you through the actual application. I'm gonna leave a link to the video in the description box, so you can click that link and watch that video. I'll walk you through how to do the Bluevine PPP loan application. Again, I do not do applications for people. I'm too busy. I'm in tax season. I'm too busy. I cannot do loan applications. Next, can I apply more than once? You can apply for a PP loan for each business that you have. So if you have 2 businesses, 3 businesses, 4 businesses, you can apply for a PPP loan for each business. The business has to be listed on your 2019 or your 2020 tax return. So for every business that you are trying to fill out a PPP loan for, the income has to be listed on your Schedule C for either 2019 or 2020. So each income has to be listed separately. So whatever business it is, you have to have a separate Schedule C for each business. So if you do hair, you have to have a Schedule C for that. If you prepare taxes, you have to have a Schedule C for that. If you shovel snow, because we got a lot of snow in Chicago today, you got to do a Schedule C for that. So each business has its own separate Schedule C, and you're able to apply for a PP loan for each business, as long as it shows a profit for either 2019 or 2020. Are there other lenders that I can go to and fill out my application for the PPP loan? Yes. I have showed you a video on the Bluevine application. Lendio I filled out also, so that's another lender you can go to. PayPal, I'm not sure if PayPal is open yet, but you can try paypal.com. It should have it on their main page if they're accepting applications for PPP. Some lenders are only accepting applications for second draw PPPs. Everybody's not accepting first draw PPPs, so you have to make sure that they're accepting it for the second draw PPP. Funded Circle, their application was pretty easy, and Kabbage. So those are other lenders that you can go to apply for your PPP loan. Next question. Can I reapply after I receive the first loan? Yes. In 8 weeks, you can reapply if there's money left over for the PPP loan and they haven't closed it. You can reapply for a second draw after you got your first draw. So in 2 months, because that money they give to you is based on 2 months of payroll. About 2.5 months of payroll is supposed to be. So after you have dispersed your payroll funds for 2 months, 8 weeks, you can go back in and reapply for a second draw PPP loan. You have to put in a forgiveness application for your first draw PPP loan. It doesn't have to be approved, but it has to be in a system that you apply for forgiveness for your first loan before you can do your second draw application. So make sure it's been 8 weeks, you fill out your forgiveness application, you submit it, and then you can reapply for a second draw PPP loan. All right, and this is the bonus question. Question number 11. What is needed to get the loan forgiven? This is very important. Once you receive the loan amount, it's a loan until it's forgiven. So I'm pretty sure that's everybody's end goal, to get their loan forgiven. So it will be free money. Once you receive your loan, this is what you need for the loan to be forgiven. So after your 8 weeks is up, when you're filling out your forgiveness application, you have to have 2019 and 2020 tax return done. They want both years so they can determine whether you are eligible for forgiveness. Your profit from 2019 has to be 30% less than your profit that you received in 2020 to get your loan forgiven. So you have to show that in 2019, you made more money, at least 30% more than you did in 2020. 2020 is when we had the pandemic. So they're trying to figure out, was your business affected by the pandemic? And one of the main things that affected businesses was income. So if my hair salon made $30,000 in 2019, and then in 2020 we had to close, and I'm looking at only a $20,000 profit, then I lost $10,000 in income for the year between 2019 and 2020. So long as you made 30% less in profit, your loan will be forgiven. You also need to show proof of what you spend the money that they sent to you on. So when you did your application, it specifically asks you, what do you need this money for? If it was for payroll, they want to see your payroll being paid. So on the application, it asks you what your monthly payroll is. So if your monthly payroll expenses is $1,000, well, your monthly payroll is $1,000, they want to see that you disperse that money to your payroll. So if you're the only one on payroll, they want to know what day did you pay yourself that $1,000. If you use direct deposit, they want to know where you sent the money to. They need to know that you spent this money on what you say you were going to spend it on. So if you chose payroll, they want to see that you paid yourself 2 months. So if they gave you $2,000 and you said you're the only employee and you're using it for payroll, they need to have seen that money go out of your bank account to pay you. So on January 15th, if you're supposed to pay yourself $1,000, you have to direct deposit that money to yourself. And then in February 15th, you have to send out another $1,000 to yourself. You have to have proof that you sent this $1,000 to pay yourself. And those are what you need, the items you need to get your PPP loan forgiven. All right, so those are the questions that I just wanted to go through and answer. I hope that was helpful for people that's in the comments asking me questions on my videos. If you have any other questions, please leave them in the comments below. Thank you all for watching. Hecky now, Joe. It's Beauty Passion, and I'm out.